everybody. Welcome, and thank you, Rocky. I appreciate everybody being here. Ooh. Okay, so welcome everybody to my stream. It's my first stream that I'm doing. One, in Johnny's room, but you can't tell because we're in space. And then two, this is my first time really playing a game besides The Sims, or I think I played Jurassic Park. And so this is going to be an interesting experience because I have Johnny's whole setup here. Yes, we're streaming in space. But welcome everybody. Thank you so much for coming in. We're playing Bioshock today. And so I am a sci-fi girly. I love sci-fi. And I am currently in the process of writing my own space opera. And so in the process of researching for my book, I found out that Bioshock is very similar to something that I was kind of coming up with for one of my characters. So one of the groups of people in my book is the Europans, and they live under the water. And when I was looking into how people could possibly even live under the water, I found Bioshock. And so when I thought about streaming, I was like, you know what, let me try Bioshock, because I think that would kind of be like a good niche for me. And then so I love space, I love reading. So you'll see when I go into my gaming scene, on the bottom of the screen is the book I just read, the book I'm currently reading, and my goal for the month. That will change very fast because I read probably a book every few days, and I do mostly audiobooks. So I have like a 2-hour drive, or maybe 2.5 hour, 3-hour drive daily, plus the 12 hours I'm at work. So I have plenty of time for audiobooks. And so that being the case, I read a lot. So that little bar is going to change fairly often. Sorry, Johnny. Currently, I'm reading a book that my coworker suggested, and I could talk about that later on. But
Johnny_Boombots just subscribed for 3 months. Yay to wife streaming, and thank you everyone for being here. She's taking over the family business.
I wish I could be like that. Last book I read was Smut. Oh, you cannot go wrong with Smut, by the way. And I had to devote my time to reading it because it took me a while. Thank you first, thank you so much, Johnny, for the 3 months.
Just subscribed with Prime.
We're close to #. Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Rocky, for this sub using your Prime. I appreciate that. So you'll notice I'm quite shocked with my notifications that come up because Johnny did this entire thing and I had no idea what it was going to look like. So the music you're going to hear is very me. I love Sleep Token, Dayseeker, all that stuff. And so there's going to be a lot of Sleep Token on here because it's my stream. Oh my God, Dayseeker. I'm living for Neon Graves right now in both the acoustic and regular version. So Dayseeker came to Richmond. No, it was Norfolk, and I was so close to going, but I ended up not being able to get off of work that day. Really want to see them because Rory's voice in person is probably amazing. And then Vessel, if I saw Sleep Token in person, I would probably cry. I would probably bawl my eyes out. So my drink of choice today is the Starbucks, whatever that blue one is, and I now know that I like the coconut part in it because I always got the refreshers with the lemonade that's way too sweet, and then with water it feels like way too watered down, so I got the coconut, and then so I'm like, let me try it with this, and it's delicious. And today's the first day I'm getting it with the pink cold foam. Thank you so much for the anonymous sub to Spavrin69.
Started.
Oh my God, that's adorable. I'm so happy for how Johnny did my stream. I am so excited. Thank you so much for that sub. And now we have a hype train. That's so exciting. So that's my drink, and it's got bobas on the bottom. I don't know how some people feel about bobas, but anybody who's now subbed, you can use my awesome emotes. You see, we have the aliens emote, and we have a bunch of astronaut themed emotes. We got alien emotes, so they're gonna be really funny.
Ario_133 just raided. Welcome everyone.
Welcome, Raiders! Thank you so much, Arya, for the raid. Boba is delicious, and if you ever have the ones that have alcohol in it, it's even better. Well, thank you so much, Arya, for the raid. I greatly appreciate that. Welcome, Raiders. This is my first stream doing a game, so I'm very excited about that. I usually just do Sims, so this is my first real one, and as you can see, Johnny made up a bunch of really cool things. This goat that's apparently being abducted, which is hilarious. So I'm trying to I'm not a fast reader like Johnny, so if anybody expects, thank you. So if anybody expects fast reading, you're not gonna get it here. I do read a lot, but it usually comes to me in my ears. You know what? I probably should wear my glasses. Johnny's probably looking at me like, why is she squinting the whole time? She should just wear her glasses. And I should. I was trying to keep the whole makeup eye thing going on, but it's not working. Oh, my necklace is a dragon with an obsidian crystal on it. Yeah, I think it's on right. I think it's backwards. Oh, no, it's right. So it's a little dragon and then the obsidian. So the dragon's curled around it. Casey! Welcome! I'm leaving. Casey's here. She never gets that happy to see me. Listen, this is Casey here. This is the doctor. 1 minute left. The hype train. Oh, yes. Oh, I want to know what the emote's gonna be. I love that they have new emotes. Just a little show and tell. Johnny got me something. So, as I said, my stuff's book themed. And so Johnny got me this today. It's a little... Jesus Christ. Okay, so I'm gonna probably have to lower the sounds on my end because that scares the shit out of me. Right? Isn't that so cute? You put it in between your books. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put it because I think this fits on the top shelf of my bookshelf, but I'm so excited. That's adorable. Do you guys want to see a really cool book that I got yesterday? I was gonna show it later, but you know what? You guys are all here and might as well. So I'm going to show you anyway. I don't know how this is going to come up with the green screen or anything like that. I don't think there's anything green on it. But so UK, Casey, has the best book designs. So thank you for the sub, Aria. He says thank you to Blue Eyes for the biddies. Oh, I didn't say it. Thank you. I was so thrown by a sound. Thank you, Blue Eyes. I appreciate it. Biddies. Thank you, Aria, for the sub. Things go so fast and I miss things, so I was just so... But yes, the UK has really nice books. So there's a company called Broken Binding, and when they send you books, they wrap them like presents, and I thought it was really cool. But when I saw this, Adrian Tchaikovsky wrote one of my favorite series, which is called The Children of Time. Each book is 600 pages, but it is absolutely worth it. I listened to all of them, and I'm going to be going through them again because they were just amazing. I could talk about those another time, but this book is also by Adrian Tchaikovsky. And it's called Service Model. I listened to this one already, and it is so funny. It's about a robot who he's a valet, so he does things for his master, and everything he does is every day he'll put out his clothes, he'll make him his food, he'll get his newspaper, all this stuff, and he goes through a checklist of everything every day. And so one day something odd happens where he notices a variation to his schedule, and not necessarily the schedule, but he notices things are a little different. He does all of his tasks regardless as to whether they make sense. So the master's wife died 17 years before, and he'll still check her schedule. It's wild. In the book, he ends up killing his master. It's one of the first few well, it's like in the first chapter, I think. And you go through trying to figure out how he did that. He was wondering how he did that. And it's like on the edge of like, does he have his own like sentience and stuff like that? So it's really cool. But this is the book, right? So this beautiful cover, gorgeous, right? Look at that. That looks so cool. And then on the inside, it's signed and it's got these beautiful inside papers. And then it has the same inside paper on the back. That's Adrian Tchaikovsky. And then here, it's got foiled edges. So I love the pretty books, but this book was so good. Like, as you're going through the book, you're following him through this like path and stuff about like he's trying to find his purpose, so to speak. So it was really good. I highly suggest it. So let me go back through this because I didn't want to. If I read this and I tried to talk to you about that, I would go on the worst tangents. Thank you everybody for the hype train. I appreciate it. Oh my god, this adorable little doggy. Does it have a baseball bat? Enjoy your emotes. Thank you so much for the hype train. I appreciate that. So that's my little booky thing for the day. And then my other booky thing is this is the second book. This is the book I'm going to read next. My current book is American Gods. So my coworker was telling me about that book and I started listening to it and it's pretty interesting and weird, but it's still good. I need to read the Nancy Boys and Nancy Boy still. I have it, but I haven't read it yet. I have so many books I haven't read, but I have so many books that I did read. Oh my God. Don't even get me started on Haunting and Hunting Adeline. I love those books. So for those of you who don't know, which probably is many people, Haunting and Hunting Adeline are dark romances. When you say dark, they are dark. The premise of the book is that this girl moves into this house, her grandmother's house, and she ends up learning, she finds a diary where her grandmother was stalked, and she falls in love with her stalker, but then she ends up getting a stalker, and she's got this whole crazy romance with a stalker. And so, but the cool part, which is what I love, is that he unalives, I don't know if I could say this on here, but human traffickers. So he combats that and he's just so cool. And so I could really care less sometimes about the spice in it. There's a lot of spice and it is spicy, but there was, oh my God, it was so good. Haunting and Hunting Adeline, one of my favorites, but read the trigger warnings before you read those books. Oh, what was that? Hey, Wolf, thank you so much for following. Literally, the action scenes in that book were my pre-workout for a long time. They had me so hyped. His scenes, like, they're so good. Like, and you're, like, rooting for him and making sure he gets these girls and, like, saves them. It's, like, so good. So yeah, that's my little spiel before I start this game. And because my title of the stream was going to be, I'm Bioshocked to be playing a game today. And Johnny said, no, don't do that. I forgot the name of the title. Usually pretty good with coming up with those little name things. But I heard from many people that Bioshock is a great story. Last time I played a game and completed the story, Animal Crossing, maybe? I forgot what I was saying now. This game was my first spooky game. Oh my God, it's spooky. Is there jump scares in this? Oh my God. Dude. Hi, Boss Dude. Welcome. Listen, don't judge my relationship with Boss Dude. Said welcome, welcome. No nakedness in my chat today. I want to play the first two Bioshocks, but I'm addicted to Elden Ring and Dark Souls. I hear like everybody's on Elden Ring. I don't really watch that. Elden Ring is punishing, but it's really good. So we are going to get into the game because I feel like I could probably end up talking to you guys for a very long time and we play no games. But isn't that a Johnny thing to do? I know how much Boss Dude loves when Johnny plays games. But, so that's what I was going to say and I forgot. It's very easy to just do just chatting. I'm going to be playing Bioshock because, as I said, I'm interested in for enough the plot. So I have my book and you probably can't see because it's green down here, but I have my notebook, and if at any point I write anything down, it's because I might want to take notes for something from my book and I don't want to forget it because I probably will. The last game I played in its entirety, I think that's like game list, was God of War, and I love God of War. if you want to see any of her stuff except her OnlyFans. I don't have an OnlyFans. If I was skinnier, I would absolutely have an OnlyFans. If I was in a way that I would feel like I could do, I would do a gender bent Moon Knight in a heartbeat. I would figure out how to make that costume so quickly. If I, All right, so we're going to get into the game and we're going to see how well I do. I'm also playing this on keyboard and mouse because I don't do controllers. The most controller I do is on the Switch, and that's about it. So any haters out there, I don't care. I love that twerking alien. Yes, I'm anti-controller, 100%, because I can't aim for shit. So I'm gonna end up getting, what's that thing, motion sickness if I play with a controller, because I'll be like all over the place. For almost any game, controller for me is punishment, 100%. Honey got me the Avatar game, but you can't play it with keyboard and mouse. I'm like, what the fuck? I play controller on games like Elden Ring, but shooters are mouse and keyboard. Oh, sure. I think like God of War and stuff like that I could easily do controllers with, but anything where I actually have to point and shoot for something or even walk. Oh, boss dude, I didn't realize you used bits for that. Thank you. That's really cute. The kisses. So as I said, I don't read things as fast as Johnny, so I apologize if I miss things. I'm learning. All right, so let's go ahead to the game. Okay, so